Yo, what's up? I'm Tim, and today I will be teaching you how to speak like a native speaker, how to speak faster, and how to understand native speakers when they're speaking. All of this in one video, so please like the video. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting videos about English every week, sometimes more than once a week, so check it out. The category today is essentially connected speech. There are 4 categories inside connected speech that I would like to talk about today that'll help you speak more like a native. The first one is called assimilation. This happens when one word ends with a D or T sound and the next word begins with the Y sound. Classic example is don't ya, don't ya, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't ya? I'm not going to be the next American Idol, but I can teach you some English, so bear with me. So don't ya, won't ya, meet you becomes meet ya, or meet you, meet ya. You could use the ya or the you sound. It doesn't really matter. Everyday speech. Nice to meet ya, nice to meet ya. Did you see that movie? Did you eat? Did you get enough sleep? Would you like something to eat? Would you like something to eat? Would you pass the salt? You can use would you for a request. Would you pass the salt? So in this case it becomes the j sound, would ya. So with the T it's the ch, and with the D it's the j. So did ya, would ya. The next is elision. It's when you take out the final T or D sound when you connect it with the next word that begins with a consonant. A classic example is next door, next door, next door. It's not next door, that doesn't flow right, so next door. The girl next door. Everyone wants to fall in love with the girl next door. The girl next door. Most common. It's not, we usually don't say most common, it's most common. Stand by, not stand by. You can say stand by, but very often people will say stand by. And just a note, if you don't connect the words, it is still correct. It's just not always the way we speak day to day. Another common thing that Americans do that they don't do in British English is we take out the T in some words like Manhattan, one of the 5 boroughs of New York City. Manhattan. Quick tip, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Staten Island, but I live in New Jersey. And there's another kind, I don't know what that sound is. It's some kind of cricket. I'm here in Brazil. Cicada maybe. International, you say international. I think the British would say international. I am an international speaker. I'm an international man of mystery. My name is James Bond. That wasn't a good British accent, I know. Also when the word ends in the same letter, we say social life. He has no social life. Social life. We take out one of the L sounds, social life. Next category is linking or catenation. It's when one word ends in a consonant, the next one ends in a vowel. Classic example, pick it up, pick it up. It almost sounds like kit, pick it up. That office. Other American thing, you change the T sound to a D sound when it's in between a vowel. That office, that office, that office becomes that office, that office. That orange, that apple, this apple, this apple, this orange, this apple. Another kind of interesting thing is when a word begins in H. Sometimes we'll take out the H sound. So is he ready becomes is he ready? Is he ready? Also with the or, cats or dogs, cats or dogs, cats or dogs. And finally we have intrusion. I find this to be the most interesting. It's when we add a sound, a w or a y, or even an r to make the words link, to make it easier to say. Classic example, just do it, do it, do it. Sounds like the name, DeWitt, like DeWitt Clinton. He was a famous governor of New York in the 1800s and he helped build the Erie Canal. You didn't think you were gonna learn history today, did you? There's actually a park named after him right on the west side, you know? But this is a little culture too, it's so cool. Okay, just do it, go away. That W sound comes in there, go away, go away. What's going on? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. I apologize to Marvin Gaye and to you, my listeners, for singing. I still will not be American Idol. Or I always. Okay, so those are 4 examples of how we link words together, how we connect our speech They have scientific names. I don't know if it's important to know those names. I didn't even know they existed until I started researching this video. But it's kind of cool, I think, and definitely these tips will help you speak English more fluidly, more naturally, more like a native speaker. So I'll see you next time. Peace!